Hi everyone, welcome back. If you are new, please consider subscribing. My name is Yadi and I make educational videos for beauty professionals in training and for anyone who likes to continue learning. In today's video, I am going to be performing a brow lamination and tint. I'll be using the Thuya professional line and I'll be also incorporating the brow code tint. So here's a quick view of all the items that I'm going to be using in today's demo. I'm very excited. This is my little sister, and as you guys can see, she has naturally beautiful brows. She actually doesn't really need this, but it was her first time. She wanted to try it, and here we are. I am inviting you to stay with me until the end to see the results. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if this is a service that you are currently offering in your practice. Alright, so first step, we are going to cleanse the brows. I am using the Clean and Easy pre-wax cleanser. It does the job. Here I am using a dry cotton round to make sure that the skin and the hairs are not overly saturated with any product. So make sure that you do this step before starting the actual process. Next, I am applying Vaseline on the skin around the brows to work as a barrier. Let's not forget, this is a chemical being applied on the hair that reforms the structure of the hair to straighten it. We are now ready to apply the permanent gel. So I squeezed some of the product to the back of my gloved hand. I am using a disposable lip wand applicator to simply apply the product on the brows. As you can see, then you will see me work the product from the root, the base of the hair, upwards, and you're just brushing the hairs in an upwards direction. Remember that this is the time where you want to reform the direction of where you want the hair to go. So make sure that you are very thorough with your application and very detailed. Here I am working the product very thoroughly, making sure that the product is there, that it is nicely applied. You guys, one thing about me is I'm going to get in front of the client as well. I do not like to just be in the back. It is important that you get in front of the client because it's crucial that you are able to see what you are doing from different angles. So don't be afraid to get in front of the client. The brows are now ready to be covered with the plastic saran wrap, and they're going to be processing for 10 minutes. Now keep in mind that depending on the product that you are using, be sure to always read the instructions and follow them. Right before time is up, I always like to remove the saran wrap and give the brows one last brushing. This is just going to reassure that the brows are going in the desired direction before I move to removing the product. Time to remove. I am going to be using dry Q-tips first, followed by dry cotton rounds on both brows. We are now ready to apply our neutralizer cream, and we are going to be applying that the exact same way we applied our permanent gel. This product is going to sit and process for 10 minutes. Time for removal using a dry cotton round first, followed by a slightly damp cotton round. Remember, slightly damp and not overly wet. We do want to make sure that we get all of the product off before moving to the next step. Alright, so quick recap. We have applied the permanent gel, that's set for 10 minutes. We applied the neutralizing cream, that's set for 10 minutes. We have removed everything. Now, if you are going to be waxing or tinting, now is the time to do that. You do those two steps before applying the regenerating cream. In this case, my sister does not need any waxing done, okay? But if she did, this is when I would do her waxing and obviously also do the tinting. Now, as you can see, you're looking at her brows now. Her brows look great. They actually do not need the tint either, but she said just do it for the video. I'm okay with it. So here we are. You guys, I am using a white jelly pen. You've seen me use a white eyebrow pencil before. You can use anything, and I'll leave the white gel pen, it's off of Amazon, in the description box if you want to try it out. It worked really good. What I like about the gel pen is that obviously the tip is very fine and it allows you to have a much thinner line, and I am just mapping out her brow to just serve as a guide for the tint. But you can do this exact same step prior to you waxing. So it works. I really like how everything turned out in the end. For the tint, we are using Brow Code. When I purchased these, I went ahead and I bought black, natural brown, and light brown. I just figure those are the most common colors that are typically used, but I'm sure the brand has other shades. For the tint, I am using a dab-in dish and an angle brush. As far as the mixture goes, I applied a little bit of the light brown along with the natural brown and about 4 to 5 drops of the developer. I am now ready to apply my tint. Again, I am using an angle brush and I'm starting at the end of the brow. As you can see, I am using the white lines as my guide. I'm making sure that I'm staying inside of those white lines and I'm just working the product again to the base of the hairs and working the product upward, making sure that it covers the entire hair from roots to end. For the beginning of the brow, use that white line as your guide to work from the base upward as you feather the color onto all of the hair. And of course, I want to say almost everyone wants that ombre effect where it's a little bit lighter at the beginning of the brow. So therefore, we are going to be removing that part first. Tint during lamination is only kept on the hair for anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes. In this case, I only kept the tint on the beginning of her brows for about 3 minutes and about 7 on the rest of the hair. During a brow lamination, tint will always tend to grab a lot quicker. If you're wondering why, that is because the cuticle of the hair is already open, therefore it grabs faster and it tends to grab a little darker. So keep that in mind. Now we're going to do the same process to the other side, removing from the beginning of the brow first, and then waiting a few minutes, and then removing from the rest of the brow. So we are almost at the finish line. It is now time to apply the regenerating cream. As I apply the regenerating cream, I would like to go over a few important things that you must remember to tell your clients, and that will be the aftercare. You want to make sure that you let your clients know that they want to keep their eyebrows dry for at least 24 hours after the treatment. To avoid irritation, there should be no rubbing and touching the brows. Avoid saunas, swimming pools, and the use of aggressive skincare products. Remember that the regenerating cream stays on the brows for 24 hours. Also, you guys, it is very important that you explain to your clients that brow styling on their behalf is still very much needed after the lamination to be able to keep the look. Tell them that they can use brow gels or pomades along with the spoolie to brush them. Also, make sure that you are recommending that they are using a hydrating brow oil or conditioner daily to moisturize and strengthen their brows after the treatment. Okay, a really good quality product is going to keep their brows nourished, and it's going to help with the longevity of their lamination, especially if it's something that they're going to keep getting done. And here is the final look. And that is it for this video, you guys. Leave me a little sparkle emoji in the comments letting me know that you made it until the very end. Now, as always, I hope you found it helpful. Send it to someone who you may think could find all of this useful. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to do so. As always, let's keep going. Hey, let's keep growing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.